school counselors, this is Chris from Counseling Solutions by Chris. Today I'm responding to one of your questions, lesson plans. I have a fog machine over here to explain the decision-making lesson and the impact of our choices in decisions in our life and how they can impact others. So I'm going to share with you some materials that maybe you may like, because sometimes we cannot see what we're doing, but we can feel it, or people around you may feel it. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell. About lesson plans and decision making lesson. No matter your grade level, this is something super cool that you can do with your students. Do you see that? You can see. The first thing you can incorporate this is how, when you're having big feelings, sometimes you need to step away from the situation because you cannot see with clarity. We make decisions every day, and the students need to understand that they make decisions every day throughout what they're gonna wear, what they're gonna eat, how they're gonna. Some of them make a decision about brushing their teeth even though we don't like it. Because I'm elementary, I talk about green choices or good choices. Oh yeah, and that's what we say. And bad choices, oh no, that's what we say over there. Or red choices, depending on your grade level. I support the vision. I provide tangible examples of things that are going on in their classroom. I use a puppet most of the times to explain to the little ones, like second grade below. I explain to them what it is. If you're in high school, of course, do not do this. The other thing that I talk about before I have a trash can, right? And I have a hole on it. I don't know if you can see it over there. And I have a shower liner and a string. I don't know if you can see this. Is a rope and a string over here. And I just made a hole in my trash can. The first part of the activity, I do not add this fog machine in it. I tell them, hey, we're gonna do this in the cafeteria because the stage is the best place. We don't want the firefighters coming up to school, and we want to make sure that you're safe and everyone's safe. And anyway, so I asked for permission from my principal. I started the session, and once you put that up, you're gonna wrap it up. The first puff, I do it without the fog machine. And it was like, what is the impact of our actions in people's lives? How do they feel? Even though if I'm talking with my friend over here, I'm disrupting the classroom, the teacher and the other friends get distracted. Provide all the examples, like good choices and bad choices in the class. And then I was like, this is exactly what happens. And I started with the teachers. So when they do the puff, the air will, they will feel it, and it's like poof. And they will see even the hair moving, braids, even if it's short hair. For the boys, you will see this, and they're like, whoa. It's like, this is how. Can you see love? No. Can you feel it? This is exactly what happens when we make choices. For every choice we make, we have consequences. Even though when you behave, you will have good consequences. And sometimes, even though you behave good, you may have negative consequences. For every choice that you make in your life, you may have consequences. Also, we will impact people's lives. Every decision we make impacts someone else, whether if you want it or you don't. Long story short, I go explaining all of that thing. We keep providing examples throughout the lesson. We keep talking together. I sit them in a circle so everybody can face each other. Everyone can see each other's reactions. And after that, I talk about big feelings and small feelings. For example, I can be super excited. No one will think that a happy emotion will be anything wrong. But if I go, woohoo, and I go running around the classroom, is that appropriate? In the middle of the lesson, while your teacher is trying to teach? No. So they will respond to you depending on the grade levels. If you're high school or middle school, you can tweak this however you want. Remember, take the essence of the trash can, the fog machine, or without the fog, and make it your own. Then we talk about, can you feel the wind? Can you feel the breeze? This is exactly what happened. Let's say, ooh la la, ooh la la. And we say, ooh la la, ooh la la. And we say all the type of things in every single motion you can imagine. It's like, it is our decisions and choices. The choices we make have consequences, right? And we repeat it over and over, like I said before. Long story short, after that, I talk about the big emotions, like I was telling you before. The big emotions also when we're mad and we're about to lose it and we want to fight or we want to hurt with our words. How can we show people that we're making good choices? You can show it with your actions. You can show it with your words. You can show it with the way you treat people. So you can show it in so many different ways. And I talk about, like, people may not remember who you are, but they will never forget how you make them feel. We talk about love versus hate, kindness versus, what is the other one that I use? Now I forgot. Gossip, spreading rumors, and drama. We talk about being proactive versus being reactive, what it means, what it looks like, how they can compare and contrast. I provide tangible examples of things that I know that is happening in their classrooms. The teachers participate of the conversation as well. And by the end, I'm going to give them a choice. So today, how do you feel, for example, in a place where you're loved and respected and people is kind to you and there's a lot of gentleness and self-control? And they say how they feel. How do you feel in an environment that's very negative? They're spreading rumors and gossip, and they're hatefuls or haters, and they're mean to one another. How would you feel, rather, if it's in school and at home? After that, then I was like, today I'm gonna give you a choice. Let's put it in a circle. Let's puff people with good intentions, right? And then they do the motions, or they do this. And it's like the teachers can try to teach, people can try to learn, but it's up to you if you're able to receive. And I was like, are you able to receive? I have something for you that maybe you never saw before, but I want you to see it and feel it so you won't forget this time, because today is your choice. You're the one who is making this choice. And then I go to my fog machine, which I explained already to them when we were talking about big feelings, how they can blur and we cannot see with clarity or crystal clear. And I go there and I do the first examples with the teachers. It's like, I'm about to puff Miss So-and-so with a lot of love and kindness and patience and self-control. So she's ready to teach you all. Are you ready to receive Miss So-and-so? And I go to the last corner of the place and I go like this. Let me see so you can see it. Oh my God, let me see. I'm trying to capture so you can see. Let me see, how can I do this in a way that all of you over there at home can see it. Let me see. Do you see that circle? I hope you can see it at home. So when I puff student by student, so what happens is by the end, I remind each of my students the power of our choices and our actions can impact someone else's life. What are you going to do with what I'm giving you? I'm giving you peace, I'm giving you love, I'm giving you kindness. Now it's up to you what you're going to do and how you're going to make people feel. Are you ready to receive? Because our teachers are trying to teach you, but you must be ready to receive what they need to tell you, even though when someone sometimes hurt, even though when sometimes you disagree and you want to do your own will. What are you gonna do about it? I puff them one more time. I give them extra love and hugs and kisses if they need to. I puff them and puff them. If it's a birthday person, I go. If I see a student that maybe it's a little bit sad or upset, I go, oh, extra love. And leave the lesson like that. I can guarantee you, you can add whatever you want, that it's gonna be a lesson that they always remember. It's something like very tangible that they can see, say, what? They always talk about the fog machine, and it was really good. And then after that, obviously you keep referencing that day, how our actions impact other people, rather if you want it or if you don't, if you were aware that you were doing something or maybe you were not, and how they can do it better. I hope this offers some clarity for you. I bought the fog machine. For those of you who don't know, I bought this fog machine at it was Walmart. It was like $32. The liquid, it was like $10. The trash can, I can remember what was the price. The shower liner was approximately like $2, and that's it. And it's an investment that I know for sure that my kids will never forget. If you're a Title I campus, ask your secretary to see if she can buy you these materials, okay? So I'm gonna puff you one more time. Let me see, I hope you can see this. With love, Counseling Solutions on TPT Store, Teacher by Teachers, and K&H Solutions on Etsy. See you next time.